mean, they say 30, 35 years ago they were making the Sagrantino as a dry wine. You know, there are some records that go back. Some producers say they've made it in the 20s, you know, on a small quantity. But primarily it was a pasito, right, done by the Franciscan monks, you know, and for their sacraments. Hence right, you get the name Sagrantino. You know, this wine is really best suited with some food, especially you know, all these wines. As we get into the bigger wines, you're going to need some even more. But if you want to have a little pecorino cheese, which is typical of Umbria, right, pecorino, then we throw in a little Parmigiano, which is from the Romagna, of course. But Umbria, this is prosciutto di Parma, but Umbria has a different style of prosciutto. It comes from the area of Noccia.
5% of the entire production of wine, basically, in Umbria, it's Sagrantino. You can imagine how much love and care and investments, dedications has to be given to the regions.
In recent years, Umbria has become a very favored place to travel to because for years they went to Tuscany, and the border is right on Tuscany, and has similar characteristics. I mean, Montefalco is a treasure in Umbria, treasure for its wine productions.
Single vineyards, Colapiano means with a more flattened heel. All the process of winemaking is hand picking, natural irrigation, selected yeast, as I mentioned, with a collaboration with the University of Milan and the consortium of Umbria.
I mean, this is a great value for a wine, a great wine at an extremely reasonable price. I mean, a bottle of that type of wine there goes for less than $20, $25 a bottle at maximum, right, you know, about 20. And I think you get a lot of wine for your money there. You have some wineries in Montefalco that go back many generations. And there are some documentation that they made this in a dry wine in the 20s.
Right.
And not all producers do that blend. Some will do, you know, the Sagrantino, the Sangiovese. They don't all have to put the Merlot in it, or they in different proportions. But you need those two indigenous grapes to be called Montefalco Rosso.